Hello, I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. Today's topic, being the bigger person versus being the asshole. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, so the question is have I ever been an asshole? Absolutely. We are all human. We all have been assholes. So, what does it take to be a bigger person? Well, there's many things that it takes to be a bigger person to have the personal integrity. So, first of all, when I'm an asshole, what makes me a bigger person? Since we all make mistakes, is I admit to being an asshole and apologize for it. Yeah, being the bigger person is not easy. It isn't. It is a lot easier to be an asshole. That's the easy ride, is being an asshole. That's right. So, when was I an asshole? Ooh, I'll tell you a good one. Believe it or not, I was an asshole in Pootie Loop's bully group. That's right, I was a part of it. That's where I was an asshole. Well, am I proud of it? No. I regret it because you know what? I had to look in the mirror every single day, and this is what I saw. I saw ugly, nasty. That's who I saw myself as when being that person. Now, this is when it gets good. I'm being the bigger person because you know what? I'm not going to blame it on anybody. You know whose fault it is? No excuses, no exceptions. I'm taking personal responsibility for my bad behaviors. That's right. I was an asshole and I wore this. That's right. My fault. And you know what? I did end up becoming friends with two of the people that I was an asshole to several times. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Ashley. You guys are awesome. I'll tell you what, those two are more respectable than any of those in that bully group I was friends with, all put together. That's right. So much better. Because you know what? You think of friends, you think of them having your back, being there for you, defending you when people do you wrong, and all of that, right? You think. So, what did the people in that bully group do? They turned it around. They ended up bullying me. That's right. They ended up bullying me for years. Booty Lube and his crew. So, that was not easy because it turned on me. But those people that were in that group, especially two of them that still were like friends with me, but they would go over into that hate group that Pootie Loop made about me. That would be Chameleon and Snot Loyal. They would be friends with me, but be in the group watching them degrade me. Not any different than what Ken did. Ken was in the hate group, another one afterwards, where he was degrading me and saying nasty things and giving thumbs up, to Pootie Loop, you know, for degrading me. But you know what's weird is that that hate group that he was in, he was defending me for the same things that Pootie Lube was saying over here, yet defending me over here. So it was almost like he was being the bigger person over here, while in Pootie Loop's group, he was going like this. Ooh, you got to put that on, you know? Oh, but you know what? It's really hard for me to say because that whole situation, that was the hardest part, is seeing that Ken also was this. You can't be this and switch over to this. If he had been this, he would have defended me in both situations. Kind of like the situation that I had here where I live, where those people were making rumors up about that guy that was inappropriate to me, saying that nasty stuff to me, and then saying I lied, and then the one person that considered a friend didn't defend me then or speak up for me. Not one person. Well, one person did, but they weren't even really my friend. They didn't know what's going on, and they just told some people, stop spreading lies about her. But it was somebody that worked here. That name will remain anonymous. And the second incident, which would be that woman falsely accusing me of abusing her cat. And again, that same friend that I thought was my friend, Nina, she ended up blaming me for that happening, getting all that drama was going on. And it wasn't even me. I was trying to just let it go, geez, enough is enough. But those people kept it going. So, that friendship ended too. And same with Ken. And like that, he said, that was the hardest part because when I met Ken, I saw him like this. And I'll be honest, it was the hardest part because when I had spoken to Ken, I felt safe. I thought he was empathetic. I thought he was clever. He was not judgmental, and he was a good listener. And he gave good advice. And he was the first person I ever talked to that was like that. And I just felt safe. I actually still trust him in certain ways because I've shared things with him he was the first person I shared certain things with that I never thought I would share with anybody in my whole life. And I still trust him to keep those personal things that I shared with him to himself. So I do trust him in those ways. But I mean, it was the hardest thing because he was the first person I saw that I felt like I could be safe and actually trust that much. That actually ended up being. So that was extremely hard. And sure, I can blame others for why that happened and hate them for it. But I mean, it's sad to say that it's him who has to be wearing these, and I have to accept that it was his choice to be that asshole. As hard it is for me to admit that. So, anyways, being the bigger person, it's not as easy as it's said as it's done. Because you know what? How did that last bullying incident happen? I was the bigger person. I chose to be the bigger person. And in that bullying group, I told them what I felt. And I disapproved of what they were doing. What they were doing was insulting a woman that was self-harming herself, telling her that she's stupid, and saying that they hope that she follows through with it and commits suicide. I mean, I myself stand strongly by certain beliefs in my morals and ethics, which is not discriminating against people with special needs, insulting them, and all that. Same with anybody who's been abused, domestic violence, insulting them, shaming them. I don't tolerate it. I mean, look at what I did with my parents and sibling. No way. Because they did that to me. That was discrimination against special needs. That's right. So, is it easy? No, because look what happened to me. Me being the bigger person caused me more stress and more pain in the end because I ended up losing that one person that I enjoyed talking to the most and trusted the most and felt most safe with due to that incident. So, made that feel like that. But even now, I realize at least I still can look in the mirror and see that. And I'm proud. I am proud that I made that choice to do that, even though it caused to lose that one person, that one friend, and what we had. So, yeah. it's definitely harder, but I can still look in the mirror and feel that I am proud of myself for what I did. So, bullying. Oh my goodness. I have not been in that group or spoken to many people since I left like over 6 months ago. And just recently, I had gotten a few PMs saying that I'm doing this or that, being accused by Pooty Loop again. Oh my goodness. I mean, it is just rich that that is happening again. And I haven't even been in that group in ages. But I'm doing certain things, you know. He's spreading lies and rumors and starting some crap up again. So, hey, I got a good one for you, Pooty Lube. This is a really good one. I heard this. So there's, two groups here. You're, both Pooty Loops, but they're kind of separated, working together. So I'm gonna tell one group one thing, and another group another thing. So here's some gossip that you could spread about me. Some more lies, Pooty Loop. Okay. Okay. I love to fart when I'm on dates. That way, my partner can catch the aroma and it turns him on and he can really feel me. You know, I especially like to eat a lot of tuna so that the smell will just caress him. I mean, it's like, you know, I mean, you know, and then I'll tell the other group that I like to sniff my farts, and it's a turn on to me. I also like to sniff my partner's farts, and they like to sniff mine. So I eat a lot of tuna to, for that to happen often, because it's a real turn on, So, ooh, that was a huge turn on. Ooh, yeah. So go spread that along. I ended up losing another friend because he's starting some BS. So here's his, BS. To you, Pooty Lube. Thanks for starting more bullshit when I haven't even been around. But okay, back to being the bigger person. No, it's not easy. Some people say, well, you can't choose who your friends, somebody who, chooses to be friends with. So here I am. There's friend A and friend B. Friend A is spreading lies about friend B, degrading them, in really in unacceptable ways. Here I am in the middle. You know, hmm, what do I do? Do I go with friend B and say, yo, that's not cool. Stop it now? Or do I go with friend A and say, ha, like Ken did in the group, with Pooty Loop, give him a thumbs up when he was degrading me, you know, uh, just like with the people here at, the apartments I live at, the people spreading rumors, or even that one friend that I thought was my friend, ended up blaming me, saying I'm causing drama, even though it's not even me. I'm not the one spreading the rumors about me or causing them. But, I'm a horrible friend for causing them stress. Sure, it would be stressful for me to jump in and defend that person, Yeah, I got your back, because you're not the bad one. Friend A is the bad one, right? So, yeah, it's not easy, but you know what? I want to be the bigger person. I'm the one that's going to have to look up in the mirror of making that choice of who I defended and what I did to defend that person and not blame them for doing it. And even if somebody doesn't like me in the end, I don't give a crap. But yeah, I don't have I'm not going to make people choose who they're friends with, but you know what? I am going to choose people who deserve to have me in their life. That's where the topic of boundaries comes in and what you deserve as a person in friendships. These days, like I said, friendships, they're treated like, you know, like they're nothing. So that's another topic is boundaries. Is what do I deserve as a friend? And what should I expect at the minimum of other people in my life? So, being the bigger person, it's really a choice. And it's taking personal responsibility and not making excuses or exceptions. So, you know what? When I'm an asshole, I'm an asshole. It's my choice to be that asshole. Just like it was Ken's choice to be that asshole, even though it's hard for me to admit that he was wearing this. Even though the one person I lost, I saw wearing this. Believe me, it's a lot harder to see that, even though I know it's true. So, you can make the choice. What's your choice? Do you want to be the bigger person? It's not easy. It's a hard thing to wear. Believe me, it's not easy being the bigger person. Or do you want to wear this and see an ugly person who's mean to people in ways that are totally despicable and inexcusable, or just not being a good, humane person? It's your choice. Personal integrity, huge. And I think it's very important within any relationship that you would consider to be special in your life. And friendship should be considered more than what most people keep it as. Otherwise, it's really not worth having. And that's what I'm going to start doing in my life because I don't want to be ugly anymore. And I don't deserve to have ugly in my life either because I deserve better. Just like you, I have to look in the mirror every single day at who I am as a person. I want to see somebody that I respect and that I'm proud of. I choose to wear these. It's a job, and it's something I'm going to work on myself. I'm Shelley Rothus, and I'm a different kind of victim. I'll see you next time.